Hello and welcome to another episode of Scortified Engineering. I'm Sprutus, and if you're new to the channel, then please consider subscribing so you can stay up to date with all my different projects. In the previous episode of the work I'm doing with Supra, you saw me preparing the rear knuckles, hubs, uprights for sandblasting, or in other words, grinding stuff off that I won't be needing, because they are cast steel, so I don't need any cast residue. So I want to make them a bit smoother, a bit nicer. So I've done that. I grind it off with a flat disc on the angle grinder, and I used a rotating file on my drill. And I think I'm gonna start with some sandblasting of these here, the front uprights. So I will get changed and get started on that. We need to replace the protective film on the sandblasting cabinet first, and then we can get started. So here is the sandblasting cabinet, which is, as I've said many times before, homemade by one of the guys here in the garage. You've also seen me do some welding on it. But this glass is, well, it's dark inside, so you can't really see how bad it is, but the protective film, which is then on the other side of the glass, is dead. So we have these Phillips screws, 2 on each side, holding an L profile, and also here. So remove that, and then I can take out the glass. Here you can see the glass. The protective film is on the other side, but no glass, glass and film. So it's quite bad. It's very hard to see through. So let's replace it. This is the film that we're using, a sheet film from Biltema. It's a normal protective film, a bit thicker than a clear bra, for example. So but it works fine, and I will also show you a little trick with this one. So we now have a new protective film on the glass, and the good thing now, all the scratches, they don't really matter because there is a top protective layer on this. So what I accidentally did before was that I used it like this, and then I thought that it would get worn out too quickly, but it turned out that I had forgotten to remove that. So I will actually start by using this, and then after a while I will tear it off, and then I have the actual film underneath. So let's install this so that we can get to blasting sand. So it's much easier now to see into the cabinet. And as you can see, the opening for it is quite big. So let's get productive. So here is the starting point for today. Let's see how much we can get accomplished today. So it's, I'm getting some results. This plug fell out, so I need to redo that, but it's getting there. I wasn't able to remove the ABS sensor. I know that one of them is broken, so basically I have linked them together with this speaker wire. Not good, but it was an emergency solution that got semi-permanent and then more or less permanent. But yeah, I will look into what I can do about that. I will see if I can remove them. So as you can see here, I was able to turn it a little bit. So I will add some 556, let it soak, and then start on the other one. So I made a whoopsie. I need to get another sensor. The other one is in better condition, so we'll see. The ironic thing now would be that this is the one that was working and that one is the one that's broken. But I think I will replace both. Back to sandblasting. So the protective film for the protective film is now worn out, so it's again hard to see out. So I will undo the glass and remove the protective film for the protective film, and then I can continue. And we are back in business. Now I can continue to sandblast. So this will have to be the result for today's work. It's getting there, but it's quite hard to remove it. takes a lot of time. But there are some more things that I want to remove, so that will also remove some more of the rust. And I need new sensors, but that will have to wait till another day. I still have some work to do before I can paint them, and we also need to get started on the rear uprights as well as the drive shafts. So a bit more to do before my Supra is ready for the season. But thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Stay safe. Take care. Bye bye.